all hard. We all hurt. We all hard.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy allhxrt back again with another video. Today I just kind of want to talk about this experience that I had at work today and how, like, I thought about this video for a while, and then this experience kind of helped push the video. So I was at work, minding my business, and I was working guest service, and this lady and her mom needed help. They, I figured out their issue and I helped them, and then maybe like 2 seconds later they asked for help again. And then, by the third one, everyone always is like, ah, man, you're probably thinking like, you can't wait till we get out of here. And honestly, it doesn't bother me. I'm at work. It doesn't matter if I help you or not. I'm gonna be there till my set time either way. So I don't mind helping people. And in all honesty, I'd rather help people than sit there and just be standing around. I'm one of those people. I hate standing around at work. So she, they're checking out and they're about to leave, and then she stops me and she goes, I called your manager. And I was like, oh snap, like, what did I do? Like, what did I do? And then she was just like, I called your manager and I told them, like, you need a raise. Like, you do not, like, you need to be in a manager position, or like even above that. Like, that might not even be enough for you. And I was like, thank you, like, that, that means a lot. And she was just like, no, like, you were destined for, like, greatness, like, some. And then she asked me, like, well, what do you, and then she says, well, she was like, you got to get out of here. You got to find somewhere where, like, there's places for room for you to grow, like, room for you to move up. And I said, and I told her my plan on moving, and she was like, oh, what are you moving there for? And I was just like, I'm going to transfer to that Target, and I'll work there, and I'll sell my paintings, and, like, there's other ventures that I do along with YouTube, and I'm trying to start a clothing line. And she was just like, I think that's perfect for you. You need to be doing more than this in life. Like, you are going places. And I was just like, thank you, that meant so much. And it just made me think of, like, how many times I say things to people and how those have, like, a great impact on them. And that's kind of what this video is about, is, just being kind to people, not because you feel like you have to, not because you feel like you'll get something in return. Just do it because out of love. Just be kind to people out of kindness. You don't really know what someone's going through, behind closed doors, or when you don't see that person. At that job, I only see that person then, so I don't know what that woman's going through when she leaves my place of work. She might have an abusive husband. She might have, kids going through things. She might be going through things. She might have a drug addiction problem. She might have had a death in the family. You never know. So I always try to be as kind as possible to people, no matter who they are, because you just don't know what's going on the other side of their life. And I call that, when you're kind to someone, and how it affected me, it sets your soul on fire. When you give someone a compliment that hits home, and it's something that maybe they felt like they've needed for a while, or it's just how they feel about themselves that they don't feel other people see. And that's kind of what it was like when she said it. It was just like, damn, like, I'm at this job and my managers don't move me up, but all these people come into my job who are like, you need to be moved up, you should be a manager in here, and and it's just like, it was just like heartwarming. And that's why I say, it's when you do that, when you're just kind to people for no reason, out of the kindness of your heart, it's called setting someone's soul on fire, because that's what it feels like. I just felt so warm. I just wanted to give that woman a hug, because it was just like, it's everyone wants to feel appreciated. Everyone wants to feel like they're being recognized for all their hard work. And a lot of times in corporations, you don't feel that. Sadly, at least in my experiences, it's usually the people at the same level in the totem pole that are giving you, applaud, not the big dogs, as they would say. So this is just a message to be kind to everyone, no matter who they are, no matter what they're going through. And even be kind to those people that are the meanest, because honestly, the people who are, like, rude all the time, or they're mean all the time, it's probably because they're going through something, or they've been through something for so long that they don't know how else to be. And once people see you as that, they stop treating you good, and then that can also kind of cause it or make it worse. So that's just kind of what this Snapchat is about, or this video is about, is just being kind to people just out of the kindness of your heart, because it's going to return to you. And that's a big aspect of it too, is when you're doing it, just being genuine, like, you know, just being heartfelt, being genuine to someone and giving them a compliment or applaud off of that, and not because you want to sleep with them, or because you want monetary gain or societal gain or status gain or whatever it may be. It's going to come back to you, and it's going to come back to you when you need it. It's going to come back to you when you don't need it. It's just going to come back to you. I watched Gary Vee talk about karma and how it's like an amazing concept. You know, you put good out and you get good back. Why wouldn't you want to do that? You know, it's just, I think a lot of people, they don't recognize it or they don't realize it, but me doing that to that lady was heartwarming to her. You know, me just being nice, being nice while doing my job. Like, her and her daughter sat there and complimented me for maybe 5-10 minutes. We sat there and talked about just life, and they both talked about how they've called my managers on multiple occasions and said I need to be moved up. And you know, it's crazy to me, that was never told to me by my managers. And that's sad to me, that someone will call when they leave my job, tell them I should be put in a managerial position, and not a single one of them told me that. Not a single one. To me, that's crazy. You know, it's just like, dang. So I'm putting all this good work in. I'm trying to be a model employee, and you can't even applaud me on something that I should be applauded on, that someone else felt I should be applauded on. I don't know, that's a little whack to me, but I'm not even worried about that. That's not what the video is about. So I just wanted to make this video because of that. So I hope this makes sense to you. I hope it impacts you. I hope you understand that the more good you put out, the more good you're going to receive back, and you know, it'll come back tenfold. That's why, like, me and my mom got into it, but she had made a remark the other day, because my little cousin's birthday was the other day, and I bought him like all this stuff to paint. She was like, why would you buy him all that? His mom can buy him that. And I was like, it's not about that. It's about the fact that when I was a kid his age, I didn't have a big cousin or a big uncle or whatever, or anyone that I could just go to and be like, yo, I want to do this, do. And then they were like, oh, okay, bet, boom. And then they gave me whatever I wanted to do to make something happen. Like, to me doing that was like big, because now that sets the pace for him. Now when he's in the same situation that I'm in the predicament to where he can help someone else, he's gonna look back and be like, well, dang, I remember when X did that for me, I'll do this, boom. So it's like, when I do things out of the kindness of my heart, or I do things because I feel like that's the right thing to do, I don't care about the monetary aspect of it. I don't care about how much money I gotta spend or how much money I make in comparison to how much I'm spending. Like, because at the end of the day, it's gonna come back to me, and that's not why I do it. I do it out of the love, but I also know that, like, it's gonna come back. You know what I mean? And I don't expect it to come back. I don't know when it's gonna come back, but I know it will come back eventually. You know what I mean? And that's not why I do it. It's just, I understand that though. So, you know, just be kind. You know, you don't know what someone's going through on the other side of the wall. You don't know, you know, your best friend could be going through stuff you don't know. Like, just, you know, just treat someone today, you know, buy someone a drink, pay for the person behind you, you know, whatever it may be. Just be kind. You don't even have to do anything in a monetary value. You can just be kind to someone. Just be nice. You don't know how impactful that is. There's so many people that have come to me later on in life and been like, yo, like, you helped change my life. Like, you impacted my life in a way that I can't even explain. And like I said, it sets my heart on fire, because sometimes, like, there's been a lot of people that were in like a dark place, and you know, I'm not gonna say I saved them. I'm gonna say the all saved them, because I'm just a piece of the all that, you know, knows how to do my part. So yeah, that's just kind of my 2 cents. You know, just be the light you want to be the role model you want to be the person that you never had, you know, because you might be that person for someone that you didn't even know you were being, and then they might come to you at a later point in life and be like, hey, you know, you helped me. So that's just my little 2 cents for the day. Thank you all for coming on, checking out my videos. Peace, love, all heart, and we out.